I hope Zak Bagans never watches this. I hope Zak never sees this video. Zak, I'm sorry. Hi everyone, it's Gabrielle, and today we are going to be talking about the Colorado Street Bridge, aka Pasadena Suicide Bridge. Now, the actual videos and everything we got last night weren't the best, but I at least thought, I mean, you're gonna see some of it, but I at least thought we could talk about it and you guys could get some of the information about it because it is really interesting. I had never actually heard of it until I was Googling places around me that were supposedly haunted. And when I found it, I thought it was really interesting stories and a really high number of deaths surrounding it. And I thought it'd be a really good place to cover. Well, spoiler alert, we didn't really get any evidence or anything too exciting. We might have caught an orb, but then again, I'm not the biggest fan of orbs, especially in still photographs, because I just don't think they're the best evidence, especially if you haven't really gotten anything else. It's really easy to debunk. I'm not saying that they're not real. I'm just saying that they're really easy to debunk, and since it's literally the only thing we caught, and maybe even caught because there was a lot of light around and it was really dark. Point is, we didn't really get a lot of evidence, but we did have fun, so I'm gonna edit together some clips that at least show what we did and the bridge itself. The bridge is really beautiful. It's really big. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be, even though in pictures I saw it and it was huge. Somehow I didn't imagine it would be as big walking it. I don't know. Okay, let's get into the information about the Colorado Street Bridge, aka the Pasadena Suicide Bridge. So, I was gonna read the information off my phone, but I'm actually filming with my phone now because the camera I used last night was awful. It was really blurry. Most of the footage is blurry, which is another reason why I'm just gonna cut out a lot of things we even filmed last night, because it was just, honestly, a lot of footage last night wasn't very great. So it's gonna be pretty short of like the actual footage from last night, but I thought I could at least share some of the information with you about that bridge. So, the bridge was built in 1912, but it opened in 1913. During the building, one of the construction workers fell off of the bridge and died in the wet cement under the bridge. There is a rumor that like his body is still there. Not entirely sure how real that rumor is, but that is a big part of the lore of the bridge. The first suicide happened on November 16th, 1919. It is estimated that nearly 50 suicides happened during the Great Depression from 1933 to 1937. So just within that short time, there was about 50 suicides. One of the most popular stories about the bridge is from 1937. A mother named Myrtle went to the bridge to commit suicide, and she took her child with her. She threw the child first off of the bridge, and then she threw herself off the bridge, killing herself. Luckily, the child landed in a tree, and it did survive. It is rumored that Myrtle still walks the bridge searching for her child. Another interesting suicide that took place was when a man killed the mother of his child, then killed his grandmother, and then killed himself off the bridge, which we didn't come in contact with any energy, but if you were going to come in contact with some, sorry, my dogs, if you were going to come, okay, we didn't come in contact with any energy. At least I did not feel anything. That bridge was very stagnant with energy. It was not, I didn't feel any energy at that bridge. But if you were going to come in contact with any energy, I would think that this would be he would be a very negative and strong energy, because not only is his own death associated with this, but he took 2 deaths before he took his own, and that's a lot of energy that would be, a lot of negative energy that would probably still be with him if he does still roam that bridge. In 1993, they put up an 8-foot barrier wall to try to stop the number of suicides, and it didn't really work. The suicides still continued to happen. Still, all the way in 2017, there was 9 suicides that happened on the bridge. 2018, there was 4. There's no data from this year yet, but yeah, the suicides are still happening, and as you'll see in the video somewhat, there's these really high, like, chain link fences in the entire way on both sides of the bridge, and suicides are still happening. Apparently, I read somewhere else that said they are planning on putting in a more permanent barrier wall that is higher, and that hopefully no one will be able to scale and get over, because you can scale chain link pretty easily. Let's get into what some people see on the bridge and under the bridge. People have said that they've seen a man in wire-rimmed glasses roaming the bridge, on top of the bridge, and also a woman in a long robe is often seen throwing herself off the bridge. Now, the woman in the robe was the one that, if I wanted to see any of the ghosts the most, that was the one I would have liked to see the most, but of course, we didn't see really anything out there. Below the bridge, there's also a lot of activity, which that makes sense because that's where everyone would land, and there could be leftover remnants of blood and bodies and parts and such, or hair, anything for a while, so that could hold a lot more energy than the top of the bridge would. But at the same time, the top of the bridge is the point of that, like, intense energy of an emotion right before you do kill yourself, so honestly, both would hold a lot of energy. People hear cries and other strange noises, and misty apparitions have been seen, and apparently animals act strangely in the area. There's also a man that whispers "her fault" to whoever he passes, which, if you think about it, it's very dark because that's probably obviously referencing his death. So yeah, that's like not all. There probably is more stories out there, but that's the main, most popular stories and deaths from the bridge. On the bridge, I didn't feel anything. It wasn't spooky. It didn't give that, like, energy. No goosebumps, no hair stood up. It was just really normal. Like, it felt like you were just walking across a bridge, and honestly, it felt even more normal than you would think would feel to walk across, like, a bridge at night like that. Like, I would think that I would have been more creeped out to, like, walk across a bridge at night, but it just felt really safe and, like, not spooky or scary, or I didn't feel any energy. My point is, I didn't feel any energy at all. Like, and under the bridge, I feel like it only got more spooky, or whatever you would like to call it, because it was darker and, like, way more quiet, and there was not as many cars driving past, and, like, there was not the woods, but there was, like, trees. It was more wildlife-y. The co-host for this episode is Libby. We met while in school together, and we've been friends ever since. Also, I want to say, before watching this, I don't want anyone to think that I don't take paranormal investigation, paranormal activity, all of it, any of it, paranormal investigators themselves, like, I don't take them seriously. I do take all of that very seriously. Future investigations, I do plan on taking it a little bit more seriously. Not that I didn't take this seriously. I took it very seriously. That was my point, is I do take this very seriously. I was taking it seriously last night, but honestly, I'd never really done anything like this before, and I really didn't have my footing, and I feel like I have a lot more of my footing now. And also, I've realized that I have a lot more fun, honestly, if I am way more serious and I take my time, and I do wish I would have done some things differently. But that's not the point. It was my first video. It's my first time really investigating in this way. So I hope you guys enjoy some of what's in this footage, and let's get to it. Look at that. We're here. Suicide. Okay. We are at the bridge. Suicide Bridge in Pasadena. Let's see if we see any spooks. No climbing on the bridge, Libby.
Okay. I just wanted to see if there were ghosts out here.
These gates, though, like, are really bad for filming.
Yeah.
Why don't they think of us? Okay, we should speak to the ghosts now that there's no cars. I'm trying to see if I can get a good view once we get farther out, but I think the gates are gonna completely disturb any. Oh, there's like houses down there. See, and then you used to be able to sit like here, but then
shoe.
yeah, but then like a couple years ago they put up these big gates, and now we can't. No one can get past anything. And I do have to say, there's like no creepy vibes here at all. It's partly because it's like way too populated with cars and the freeways right over there. We're almost to the part when you see down, but there's a lot of houses underneath. I'm very surprised about that. I'm gonna get out my phone and let's see if the iPhone can do any good recordings. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see me. I honestly don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything just because of the way it's so loud here and there's gonna be so much disturbances. Like, even if I thought I could, we heard something, there's a good chance it would just be cars. See, look, there's like a whole park down there. There's literally a whole park down there. I want to know how we get down there.
That's like a children's
There's like
park.
straight up a children's park, playground where dead people
Have landed.
like hang out.
Someone wants you.
Oh yeah, there are letters left for people so that they don't kill themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna
See,
take
there's
a picture.
there's a full fucking neighborhood under here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna try my flash off.
When Libby got home, she looked at the photo she took during this clip that I just showed, and she saw a lot of things that resembled orbs, but once I looked at the picture, I said I'm pretty sure that all of them were the lights that were lining the walkway in the park. Especially, you could tell by the shape of them. It was the shape of what the lights looked like. But there was one that looked different than all the others. As you might be able to see in the zoomed in version of the picture, you can see something that appears to be an orb. I've circled the orb I'm talking about. Now, why I thought this one was most interesting, and if any of them were possible to be an orb, it would be this one, was because 1, it was above the light line. 2, it wasn't in shape of the lights. It's way more circular than the actual lights were shaped. 3, it's almost transparent. It doesn't show up on camera the way that the lights showed up on camera. It's very different than the way any light showed up on camera the entire time. Now, of course, it is possible that this is from another light source, not from the lights that were on the pathway, but it is an interesting capture. We're trying to see if we can get down underneath, because up here, it's a little too loud. Oh, there are stairs on this side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what? Why is it on the creepy side that there's stairs? Wait, let me get my flashlight. Let's be real ghost hunters right now and be, oh my god, it's so creepy down here. Now I'm getting some spooks. You say bugs?
Yeah, there's bugs on the light.
Oh yeah, this is where I saw it. You can't, let me see. Oh yeah, and there's like a trail right here. This camera makes everything look like the Blair Witch Project. See the bridge right here. Okay, I'm gonna get out my phone.
I'm scared of the most is mountain lions.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this in my bag. Is that illuminating my face at all? Probably not. I just need to get my phone out. There you go. Is there anybody here? Myrtle, I know you threw yourself off right over here. And your baby lived. Does anyone want to talk to us? Let's see if anything is on here. Is there anybody here? you threw yourself off right over here, and your baby lived. Does anyone want to talk to us? Ghosts are very quiet here. That's for sure. It's a spooky place, but not for ghosts, for like animals and.
Do you know how many people they kill in California?
It's not that much. Mountain lions do not kill that many people. They're getting stronger. The mountain lions are getting stronger. We've heard it here from Libby first. Myrtle. This is your last chance. Also, Robe Woman, who doesn't have a name. And also, Glasses Guy. Glasses Guy, are you here? I also feel like I should pull a Shane moment and tell him that this isn't their bridge anymore. This is my bridge.
I look like, if the Glasses Guy comes out,
You hitting him up?
I'm gonna
Asking for the Snapchat? Sliding into the DMs? Honestly, Ghost's boyfriend, iconic. I really hope no one important sees this video ever. Ever in the ghost community. Also, I do take this seriously, but I don't take myself seriously.
Yeah.
A man coughed behind us. Who knows how long he's been there. Not a ghost. Not a ghost. A real human being. Terrifying. So much scarier than any ghost. Bye, Myrtle. Oh god, he's getting closer. I'm scared.
I gotta get my taste wrap.
Honestly, real people, much scarier than ghosts. That's the real lesson here.
That's the lesson we learned today, Zach.
Oh. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I also wanted to say that I am planning on doing a lot of different types of videos. I'm planning on only doing things that have to do paranormal. Not just ghosts though, I don't want to put that there. Actually, my favorite thing in paranormal is probably cryptids, and I do also really love aliens. So I'm planning on doing all that, and I am going to plan on doing probably a lot more videos like this for a while before any more actual investigations, because I want to get a lot more equipment. Like, I want to get a camera, obviously a way better camera, and I also want to get like a spirit box or a real EVP recorder, because as you see in the video, we didn't catch anything on my iPhone, and I honestly don't think that iPhones could catch it. I don't know, maybe it can. Also in my bio, I'm going to leave my Instagram and Libby's Instagram, so if you want to check her out, she's an amazing makeup artist too, so I'm going to leave her makeup artist account. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this and things to do with more paranormal and high strangeness, because that is just what I love to talk about. So thank you so much for watching, and there will be more videos. Bye!